Welcome, folks, to the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, in the Bill Snyder Family Stadium, home to the Kansas State Wildcats. But you're going to hear the phrase "Emaw" around here. Every man and woman is a Wildcat. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A change of direction. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Wildcats will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looking right, this one caught. Gets past the tackler into open space now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Finds room at the 30. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He stays alive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he scores! Touchdown, Hogs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. Next ties the game at 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Physical run earns the first down. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Kansas State 14, Arkansas 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Arkansas offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. And the Wildcats come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Kansas State.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The attempt is no good. He missed it. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
1 more play before they head to the locker room. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Arkansas.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Kansas City 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
And your Kansas State Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly.
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Wildcats come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going.
And the junior gets home making a sack there. The sack sets up 2nd down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
691, Gators score.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the
This
double.
line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return is brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Arkansas offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The short completion of the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
The game is tied.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They're going to run it.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down for the receiver. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. That's another strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Wildcats offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Picks up 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying the old counter play here. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now play number 9 on this drive. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kansas State. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, they eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. But crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Pass hauled in inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Caught quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this. Trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. The important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Fights through the tackler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Arkansas.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
This is the stuff that can really cost you a football game. You've got the lead in the second half by just a possession. You got to be smart on when to go for it and when not to. The smart play here is punt that ball away with the lead and rely on your defense to secure victory.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.